Okay.
Well, when I was doing a lot more lobbying, registered lobbyist, when I was doing a lot more lobbying, there was a bill. I never moved it yet, but because I didn't get enough support after talking with a lot of legislators, and that is to do drug testing of police officers after incidents like that. Right? They don't do it, and the research. So what happens is when they kill uh, us, they do testing of us to see if we got drugs in our system. Am I correct? Right? And they say, oh, Tamir Rice had this, right? Or whoever had drugs in his system. And talk about the drugs in it. He had weed in his system. Mike Brown had marijuana in his system. And they talk about this. And it's like, okay, what about the police officer? Did he have drugs in his system? Right? Because my research shows that law enforcement is one of the professions with some of the highest drug and alcohol abuse ever. Law enforcement, doctors, firefighters, I think, and I can't remember the whole list, but law enforcement is one of the top 5 drug and alcohol abuse that they have. Why don't they test police officers more often, particularly when officer involved shootings? And so when I was moving a bill at the legislature to say, hey, let's pass this bill so that when an officer kills a civilian, they are immediately tested. They got to give a hair sample, come behind this van, let's get in this truck, you need to pee in this cup. And then they test the police officers, right? And I got a few senators that said they were moving, but several people said, ooh, they didn't want to touch it. But I still think that should happen. I believe that law enforcement officers should be tested for drugs in officer-involved shooting, particularly if somebody is murdered.